In this video, I will show you how to make this alpine stitch skirt for your doll, and if you want to make a matching jumper, just check my previous video. Let's get started. To make this skirt, you will need super fine yarn. I use acrylic one, 3 mm crochet hook, scissors and needle. Start making a slip knot and chain 30. Okay, I have a chain of 30, and now without twisting this chain, we will connect it here in this first chain. Just make a slip stitch, chain 1, okay, chain another one, so here we will have chain of 2, and we will start working in this very first stitch that we already had, making a double crochet. In the next one, again, we will make a double crochet and work like this all around until you have 30 double crochet. This chain 2 that we made in the beginning will not count as a stitch. I just made my double crochet number 30. This is how it looks right now. And we will insert our hook into the first double crochet that we made. I'll just make a slip stitch. Now chain 2, and we will start making our alpine stitch. One thing before we continue, check if this will fit on your doll's hips. If you have bigger doll, you just have to make a chain of more stitches. So instead of 30, make 32, 34 or 36, but remember that this number has to be pair. Okay, and now we will make a double crochet in this very first stitch. Remember that this chain 2 will not count as a stitch, so this will be our first double crochet. And the next double crochet we will make as a front post double crochet. So insert your hook here behind this double crochet of previous round and make a double crochet. This is how it looks like. The next double crochet will be a normal one, so we just work here in this space. And our next double crochet again will be front post double crochet. So insert your hook here and just make a double crochet. Again, the next one will be a normal one. So alpine stitch, we will create just alternating double crochet and front post double crochet. And the next one is front post double crochet, and just continue working like this until you reach the end. And our last double crochet of this round has to be a front post double crochet. Now just make a slip stitch in the first double crochet that we made. This is how it looks like already. Now just chain 2, and we will work opposite way. So here, this first double crochet, as it was a normal double crochet in previous round, we will work it as a front post double crochet. So we start with a front post double crochet, and the next one, as it was a front post double crochet, we will work it as a normal double crochet. Again, the next one, as it was a normal double crochet of previous round, we will work it as a front post double crochet. And next one again will be a normal double crochet. And work like this, again alternating double crochet and front post double crochet to the end of this round. And my last double crochet of this round, round number 3, will be a regular double crochet. Now just make a slip stitch in the first double crochet, and this is what we have in this moment. Chain 2, and we will repeat round number 2. So we will start from a regular double crochet. Later we'll make a front post double crochet and just keep going. So this round, round number 4, we will just repeat round number 2, and next round, round number 5, we will just repeat round number 3. So starting from with front post double crochet and later with double crochet, a regular one. And I will work like this, alternating rounds number 2 and 3 until I finish round number 10, but the length of your skirt depends on you. So if you want a longer skirt, just make more rounds. I've just made my last front post double crochet of round number 10. Just make a slip stitch in the first stitch, and here just chain 1, and I will make 1 single crochet in each stitch to finish the bottom of our skirt. And when I finish this single crochet bottom part, I will make a ribbing on the waist. So just keep going 1 single crochet in each stitch all over, and I will show you what to do next. This is how this border looks like. Just make a slip stitch in the first single crochet, chain 1, and cut this yarn. This will be the end here. And right now we will look for, you can see that we have a seam here. So look for a stitch somewhere here in the center on the top part. And here we will make a ribbing that we have in the waist. We could start making a ribbing and later the rest of the skirt as I made in a jumper pattern, but working like this, it's easier for me. So we will make a waistband right now. I attached my yarn here in the center, and right now I will chain 3. Okay, and I will make two slip stitches in this next 2 chains. So here will be my first slip stitch, my second slip stitch. Make quite loose slip stitches because later it's quite difficult to work inside the ribbing. And now make, we can start even, oh no, from the next one. We will make a single slip stitch in the next stitch and another slip stitch in the next one. I try to hide this tail. Now turn your work and working just in back loops, we'll make 2 slip stitches. We will skip these 2 stitches that we made right now in this top part of our skirt, so we will skip this one and this one, and we will work here in this one but just in back loop. Okay, and we'll make a slip stitch. Enter to the next one, just back loop and make a slip stitch. Chain 1, turn your work, and again we will work 2 slip stitches but just in back loop. So here will be our first slip stitch, and the next one is here. Remember, just in back loop and make a slip stitch. Go here to this top part of our skirt, and in the next chain make a slip stitch and another one in the next one. So 2 slip stitches in this top part of your skirt. Turn your work, again skip these 2 slip stitches that you made already and go to these 2 stitches and make slip stitches but just in back loop. And this is how we will work this ribbing. 1 and 2. Sometimes it's easier when you help yourself with a needle, so you know exactly where to put your hook. That's the reason that I said you have to work quite loose slip stitches. Okay. Here just chain 1, turn your work, and again make 2 slip stitches here in these back loops. Go to this top part of your skirt, make 2 slip stitches in this next 2 stitches, turn your work and just continue working like this until you work the ribbing all around this top part. I've just finished my last row of ribbing, and in this moment, chain 1, you can or just put from the wrong side these 2 parts together and close this hole with 2 slip stitches, or you can just cut this yarn, leaving a longer tail, and sew these parts together, as it's very small, so it's easier to make it with a needle. So just sew these 2 stitches together. Okay, just insert this here. And your skirt is ready. This is how it looks like. Now you just have to weave in all these ends and you can enjoy your new skirt for your doll. I hope you like this video and see you next time.